Hello, lovelies, and welcome back to another cash stuffing. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Lily. I am a 25-year-old zero-based cash budgeter and stuffer up in Maine. I've been doing the budget by paycheck method of cash budgeting for over 4 years now, and this system has provided me with the tools to pay down debt and to purchase the home that I live in now with my fiance and our 3 dogs. And we do all things cash budgeting over here, so if any of that sounds like content that may interest you, I sincerely hope that you consider hitting that subscribe button and sending some support my way. But happy Cash Stuffing Tuesday, everyone. How are we doing? How are we feeling? Yes, I just realized before I got to the end of my little intro that I said 25 again. Seriously, I don't know how long it's going to take me to get used to saying I'm 26, but I am 26 for anyone who was curious. But yeah, today we are here to stuff my 4th and final full-time paycheck for the month of August, and we should have $504 here after leaving money in the bank for auto drafts and my gas money. If you guys are interested in how I budgeted out this week's income, there is a link. I will link it right up here. I did a budget with me breaking down my entire income, including this paycheck, my Etsy paycheck, and my YouTube paycheck all combined. So we have 100, 50, 200, 220, 40, 60, 80, 300, 320, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 400, 4, 10, 20, 35, 45, 55, 60, 5, 75, 85, 90, and 91, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 500, and 1, 2, 3, and 4. Perfect. I have somewhat adjusted I almost said makeshift. It's what's the word I'm looking for? Temporary ring light situation until I can actually fix it to my camera stand. I don't think I've ever posted a picture of it before, but Austin built me, you can't see it, but there's this camera stand that's basically like this, and then there's a hole in the top of it for my camera lens to fit through, and then right underneath that, he had affixed my my ring light. Like, it's just like there's no stand to it, it's just the ring light, and he like fixed that on there with, what are those called? Zip ties, maybe. But he put that right on there. The ring light is not working. Like, oh my gosh, it's working now. What the heck? Okay, give me a second. Okay, I know for a fact that you guys were witness to the ring light not working. I was literally pressing the button. I know that you can hear it in past videos where I was pressing the button and it was not turning on. So I brought up another ring light that has like a stand on it, and I've been just kind of like trying to reach my arms around the stand right in front of me. You know what? I am very glad that I tested that out today because I wasn't going to. But before we get into the cash stuffing super quickly, I have some happy mail that I received. I'm not going to show their address, but this is from Megan. And I'm sad to like rip it. Oh, I guess I don't have to rip that. Okay. Let's see what we have. Oh my gosh, there's a bunch of goodies. Okay. It says, congratulations on your engagement. I hope this happy mail finds you well. Oh my gosh, that is so cute. Okay, Maple Budgeting. Here's her little card. Guys, scan the QR code or like screenshot it and scan it. Yeah, there's her socials and everything. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. And she's on YouTube. Aww. Okay, I will link her channel in the description. But, oh my gosh, it looks like we have some savings challenges. Okay, first, cute stickers. Aw, they're all like motivational. Aw, okay, branding. That is so cute. Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that is so cute. Okay, so there's wedding savings. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. Anniversary.
And then there's this scratch off. I don't know like how big or small the amounts are, but we'll see. We have Roll the Dice, so cute. And then we have another one, Bubble Bliss. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for thinking of me and sending me these. Once I am in a place where savings challenges can be incorporated into my budget again, probably after, or once I get into a better place with, my Discover card, I'm going to definitely implement these. I kind of want to make a whole savings challenge binder, kind of like what Savannah does. Speaking of, I still have her savings challenges, her scratch offs that she sent me, and I'm going to put those in there and a bunch of stuff. So thank you so much. Again, I'll show you guys really quick. Megan from Maple Budgeting, check her out. I will link her channel down in the description box. And this little slip is so stinking cute. Such a good idea. Okay, so we're going to start the cash stuffing off with my wallet. And for anyone who's curious, like I know it's not very aesthetic, but I have this little slip of paper back here where every single week I call it like balancing my checking account, but it's not really. But basically I write out all of the things that are going to be auto drafting from my account and the days that they're going to be auto drafting. And then if I make any payments, so I guess I am kind of balancing my checking account because at the end of it, I figure out like what is in my buffer currently. But yeah, it just kind of gives me like peace of mind. Every single day I check my account and I just like highlight all the things that I've already auto drafted so that I can have a better idea in my head of like what's actually in there. But yeah, let's jump in here for my wallet. We have $10 left, you guys. This was so hard to save, but I did it. So this is going to go into our rollover challenge when we get to my savings binder, and we're adding 50. So I believe that I did it this way, but we'll see. So 20, 30, 45, and 50 is going into groceries. Guys, should I list these A7 envelopes? I already sell Mulberry envelopes in A6 size, but this is an A7 with actually a vellum frosted front rather than a clear front, which I prefer a vellum front, you guys, just personally. I know a lot of people don't, but that's just my vibe. And then this is also a different font that I don't offer currently. So if you guys think I should list that, let me know. We are adding 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but let's do some of the not so pretty ones because there's some like nice sturdy ones in there. Okay, that works. So we don't have any ones left over in miscellaneous, but we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 going in. This will probably be used. I actually don't think that we're going to hit any tolls. For the wedding this weekend, I don't think so because we're just like a half hour away, but we'll see. I don't have any dollars to scan in to set aside, but I do have a bunch of receipts to scan into Fetch, which is a rewards app where you take pictures of your paper receipts and the app will give you points in return, which you can rack up and redeem for gift cards. If you screenshot, again, the little QR code on the screen and you follow that link, sign up using my code, you will get extra points back on your first receipt. Additionally, I leave my gas money in the bank because I use an app called Upside, which gives you cash back every time you get gas, which literally it just makes gas cheaper, basically. And if you are interested, there is also a link in the description to sign up. You will get extra money back on your first fill up if you sign up using my code. And I also like to remind people that the Upside app is not just gas anymore. They also give you cash back for like certain restaurants and grocery stores and things. It's all local to you, so just check that out. Check that app out and let me know what you think. But I am going to add my change in here. So this is what we are adding from spending this week. Oh, okay. That is what she is looking like so far. Okay, so I didn't write any of these totals down, but they're basically the same. Okay, we are only stuffing one of my sinking funds today, or this week, I think, but that's okay. So we're going to skip all the way back to bridesmaid, and I am adding 15, so a 10 and a 5. So in total, we have 50, 100, 150, 70, 90, 200, 210, 25, 35, and 240. Beautiful. So that is going to do it for this binder today. And then we're going to go over to my bills. Okay, so that's my wedding binder. They're not like identical, obviously, but like at a quick glance, the difference looks so much more obvious on camera, but like, I don't know. At a quick glance, I should have felt by just like the weight of it, because this one's a bit thicker. But anyway, so mortgage is getting $25 today. So we have 100, 50, 200, 220, 40, 60, 80, 300, 310, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, and 31. So 331 is in mortgage. Internet is getting 4 buckaroos today. That was 3. Okay, so we have 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 31, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 40 in internet. Electric is getting $20. So we have 50, 100, 120, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, and 200. So we officially have what is like my current electric bill. We have that stuffed in here, but we're going to keep stuffing it for the rest of the week for what we budgeted, and whatever's extra will go into my buffer with Ally. Just so you know, you guys, I do mention Ally and Discover here and there. There are links in the description. I don't obviously recommend that people sign up for credit cards. That's not really what the system is about, but the reason that I have a Discover It card is because I used it for a 0 interest 18-month balance transfer. So if you do have high balances on credit cards that the interest is just kind of eating away at you, you can do a balance transfer over to Discover It. It is 0 interest for 18 months. There is a like 3% fee or something like that for the switch, but it was, I mean, for me at least, it was less than what I would be paying in interest over time if I were to pay it off. So yeah, there is a link in the description to sign up for, or to get that balance transfer going if you're interested, for Discover It. And then Ally is a high yield savings account. It is an online banking system. You can get a debit card if you want, but I just chose not to. So it's essentially a place where you can make electronic cash envelopes. You can separate your money out, respective in different smaller accounts that all kind of go into one big one, and then that main big number of what you have in all of them combined, it accrues interest every single month, so you are making money on your money. I highly suggest it. You can also invest through Ally. I haven't really looked too far into it, but if it's something that you're interested in, there is a link in the description to sign up as well. And I believe with Ally, if you complete a certain number of transfers, I don't know if there's a minimum balance. It could just be like $1, but if you do a certain number of transfers, the website will give you, like, it's either $50 or $100. I've heard varying things from people that have let me know in the comment section. So if you're interested in that, check it all out down in the description box. There's also a bunch of other links to different products and people that I've worked with, etc. So if you're interested, let me know, or check it out. Goodness gracious. $15 is going into heat. So we have 400, 420, 30, 40, 55, 60, and 465. It's been a little bit cooler lately. I am wearing a shirt up here for the first time in a while. Long sleeve shirt, and I'm still sweating a little bit. It is a high of 74 today, but it's better than the 90s and 100s that we were having. So but I'm not ready for winter. I'm not ready. I would take too hot over too cold any day. And if you've grown up and you've always like been in a climate that's like Texas, Florida, southern states, whatever, and it's always like super hot and you're like, I wish it was cold. Trust me, you don't want negative 30 degrees. You just don't. And you don't want the roads covered in ice and snow and make it hard to drive. You don't want to have to clean off your car every single morning and shovel your driveway every single day. Like, I just promise you, some people love it. I get it. Just not for me. Okay? Just not for me. And I was born and raised up here. So anyway, I feel like I'm rambling today. Water and sewer got 5. So we have 300, 320, 30, 45, 50, and 355. In water and sewer, phone is getting 5 as well. So we have 10, 20, 35, 45, and 50 in phone. And then car insurance is getting 5 as well. So we have 125 in the bank, 145, 65, 75, 85, 90, 95, 200, and 205. I think I counted that right. It's totally okay if I miscount something any day up until the unstuffing. It's pretty much when it matters. So pet insurance is just getting $1 today. So we have 10, 25, 30, 31, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 40. In pet insurance, Washville is getting $3 today. So we have 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19 in Washville. Registration is getting 5. So we have 5, 10, 15, 20. I still have not received my license plate or plates. So I still haven't renewed my registration, so we'll see. I know we're cutting it pretty close. I'll probably go on Monday and renew it if I don't get it. I don't know. I'm a little sketched out because they told me, I don't know if I mentioned this before. I might have told you guys about this, but if not, I'll just say it again and way down in the comments. So I work in registrations. I work in trailer registrations, but I handle and issue registrations and title applications like all the time. So I'm relatively familiar with the process. And of course, I have bought and titled and registered and re-registered my own vehicle and vehicles like multiple times. So basically the rundown is I ordered a new license plate back in May. I still haven't gotten the vanity plate. I've gotten updates and stuff. And the last time I spoke with them, they told me that I should expect it in like a certain amount of weeks, or like 2 times ago. So then August came around and my current registration is up for renewal or like expiring at the end of this month. So I called the registration department and I was like, hey, is there an ETA on when my license plate's going to come in? And they're like, you should get it by the end of the month. And I'm like, okay, well, what happens if I don't? Because, I've been told I didn't say it in like a rude way, but basically like in nicer words, I'm like, I've been told certain ETAs and they haven't like come by that time. So what happens if my registration expires? Like, can I renew my registration? I don't want to have to pay for a transfer fee because I'm going to be getting a paper registration in the mail that you're mailing me with the new plates that shows an expiration of August 31st. And so she emailed me a picture of my new registration that they've already issued with my new license plate on it, my new vanity plate. And she emailed me a copy of it. She's like, take this to the town hall. She said BMV, but I register at the town hall. Take it to the town hall and you can renew your registration with this. And they'll give you a new registration with the new vanity plate on it when you renew it. And I'm like, is it legal to renew my registration with a different license plate on it than what's on my vehicle? Like, I seriously doubt that they're going to issue me a registration when I don't even have the physical plates yet. Like, that doesn't sound right. She's like, yeah, no, totally fine. That doesn't sound right to me. Doesn't sound right to me. And so I think what I'm going to end up just having to do is renewing the registration with my current plates, and then whenever the new ones come in, I'll have to pay a transfer fee. I think it's like $5, maybe $5 or $10 or something, at least for trailers. But like, that's seriously that's so annoying. I ordered them back in May, and I was initially quoted 8 weeks, 8 to 12 weeks. So May, June, July, August. So like yeah, you know what? Actually, I mean, August makes sense, but like, still, it's been over 12 weeks at like the end of August at this point. I ordered them early May. So like, anyway, all of May, all of June, all of July, pretty much. And then all of August. So we're like a month late. I don't know. I'm rambling. This video is going to be a million years long. I apologize. But if anyone's like familiar, if anyone like is more familiar than me and thinks that that's normal. Did I not put this back in there last time? Whoops. Okay. Anyway, Discover is getting $110. So there's that. And we have 100, 50, 70, 90, 210, 230, 240, 50, 60, 70, 85, 90, 91, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 299. Yeah, $299 in Discover. Care Credit does not have a balance currently. My credit cards are getting $25. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 110, 120, and 125. My car payment is getting $31. So a 20, a 10, and a 1. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, 110, 125, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 2, 3, 4, and 45. 145 in car payment. And then student loans is getting 65 today. So a 50, a 10, and a 5. And we have 1, 2, 300, 350. Sorry, I was just trying to read what that said. I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 350, 70, 90, 410, 425, 35, and 440. And then paying my brother back today is getting $80. So 50, a 20, and a 10. So we now have 50, 70, 90, 100, 110, 20, 30, 45, 50, and 155 in there. And that is it for my debt binder. And then quickly, we will hop into my savings binder so that I can go back here and throw a 10 from my wallet into our rollover. And we will fill in another little icon. Beautiful. Okay, so that is actually going to do it for my savings binder today. But we are going to reach into my challenge binder, and we're going to finish off the month of August in here. And we're going to add 15, so a 10 and a 5. And let's color in this last icon up here. Okay. So to end with August, we have $10, $20, $35, $40, and $45, which is the amount that we were aiming to save. Okay, so that's going to do it for, I almost said August. That's going to do it for my challenge binder. And then we are reaching back in here. Once again, I just took out a 20. That's what I plan to put toward the wedding. But I think the venue by far is going to be the most expensive because it does include the food. But my photography is going to be pretty close too. But I do need to buy the invites pretty soon, so I think I'm just gonna put it here. So we have, actually, you know what, I'll take the 10 out. I'll do 10 into invites. So we have 50, 100, 125, and 130. And then I'll put the rest into photography. And actually, I thought about maybe adding a couple more. So we have 10, 20, 35 in photography right now. I thought about maybe adding a couple more envelopes. Obviously, I made this set and it's listed on my Etsy shop with like a bunch of wedding categories. But now that I'm making my own wedding, now that I'm having a wedding, I'm kind of realizing like different categories. Like I have one for invites, but I should have one for like signage and stationery, like other things. Like I'm going to be printing out menus. I'm going to be making little place cards. Like some things I can print myself. But the menus and things like that, I'm going to want, you know, professionally printed, I think. And then all in like the signage for like the seating chart, a lot of things, again, I am planning on DIYing, but I'm gonna have to buy the materials for it, you know, like the table numbers. I'm thinking about buying those like stones, like the stone tiles or whatever, and like smashing them into pieces and then putting the numbers on it and blah, blah, blah. So it shouldn't be like ridiculously expensive, but I'm still gonna need money for it. So things like that. And then also like wedding favors would be another category to add. Probably like accessories and jewelry when it comes to like the veil and jewelry and stuff if I were to buy things. I don't know. And also honeymoon would also be another one to add. And I had some other ones. I can't think of them off the top of my head right now. But like if you guys have any extra wedding categories that you guys can think of that you're like, that definitely should be in the bundle, let me know. Whatever I add to mine, I will obviously update the listing on my Etsy shop to include them. But yeah. Anyway, that's going to wrap up today's cash stuffing, you guys. I really hope that you enjoyed. If you did, please don't forget to give the video a big thumbs up. Leave a yellow heart in the comments to show your support for the channel. And of course, subscribe, you guys. Check back in on Thursday for our Thankful Thursday Etsy Paycheck cash stuffing. And then Friday is going to be our YouTube Paycheck. And then as long as I'm back from the wedding in time on Sunday will be our bill exchange. So lots of stuff coming your way. Stay tuned. But yeah, with all that being said, thank you guys so much for sticking around with me. You guys, thank you so much for sticking around with me. And I hope that you have a fantastic rest of your day, week, month, year. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.